This podcast is sponsored by Hello Tushy, the next best thing to jumping in a pool in your birthday suit midsummer, sitting on your Hello Tushy bidet. This butt blaster instantly cools and cleans your body's biggest heat zone without requiring you to hop in the shower. Hello Tushy bidet cleans your bum 2 times better than wiping and prevents poo particles from spreading to your hands and everything you touch. Go to hellotushy.com/onlyfriends and use promo code onlyfriends to get 10% off plus free shipping on your first bidet order. That's hellotushy.com/onlyfriends for 10% off. Welcome back to OnlyFriends.
Welcome back to OnlyFriends.
No idea what number. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to get in that habit again.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It lasted for a while. And then I was like, yeah, I don't care.
I couldn't even tell you the last time you said it.
I know. I
Other
only
than
thought
when
of it
you were like, our 100th or whatever, we missed.
Yeah, because we don't really think about it. At least I know. The only time I ever think about what episode number it is when I'm importing it onto my computer. And I'm like, oh, it's
I never,
102.
Never has it ever crossed my mind.
I think the fun thing is the year anniversary or the 2 year.
Yeah. This year will be the 3 year.
That is fucked up. 3?
Wild. 3 years married to the pod and 3 years married.
3?
Yeah. I think.
No, 2. We started in 2021.
That's it?
Yes. That seems way more normal to me than 3. She said, that's it. I'm like,
okay,
no,
yeah,
good. That'd be scary. We are running out of this day in history if it's been 3 years.
Doing it today too, I was like,
oh no.
No, I scrolled back though, but I don't know.
Was that a pre-recorded one? I think it was.
Yeah, that we already did. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you'll see upcoming. We pre-recorded a couple because out of town adventures, and we were unsure if some birthdays we were reading we'd already done, but it would be kind of funny if they were, so whatever.
You're welcome for doing them 2 times. Just really ingraining it in your brain.
Yeah, so you'll never forget.
Really big ones today.
Oh, great. I'm so excited.
I'm not well today.
Oh no. Is it your period week?
No, I had to do a little cleanse yesterday because my stomach for the past week has been really, really hurting because I haven't pooped. And so yesterday I was like, fuck it, I just have to do this because I am so uncomfortable and in so much pain. Yeah, magnesium citrate. Drink a whole bottle.
Oh my God. Did you poop at all?
Yeah, but it's still lingering. This morning I couldn't even go to the gym.
Oh.
So if I have to get up and rush to the restroom while
it'll be a
this
good
is being
thing.
recorded. Yeah, but so I am weak, tired.
I'll follow you at the camera.
Yeah.
And I'll put the mic on your butt.
Yeah, and you'll just hear, it sounds like water, like I'm peeing.
Imagine just listening to the podcast. Oh, she's running.
Yeah.
So disgusting.
So yeah, I'm not well today, and I'm trying to just drink a lot of fluids as my meals because I feel if I eat anything it's going to be really harsh on my stomach.
Yeah.
But then now I'm starving. Because everything's leaving my body, every nutrient.
Also, you need food.
I know.
I can't be full off of just
I don't know how Gwyneth does it.
I don't know how Gwyneth does anything. Let's be real.
I drank bone broth on Saturday because my stomach hurt so bad that I couldn't eat.
God.
It was just
and if you eat more it hurts because it's a bloated vibe where it's that's okay.
Yeah, so I was drinking some bone broth. Couldn't tell you how that keeps you full.
Yeah,
don't know how that's your
lunch.
Who
drinks bone broth and that's it?
A lot of people.
The only time I've ever had bone broth was in the hospital.
Really?
And I was this shit is good, but it probably is way better other places, obviously, because hospital food is not good.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, I have it every so often.
I always hear about the Erewhon bone broth.
It's
everyone's favorite kind of bone broth, I guess.
Yeah, but it's $15.
I know.
And then you can get one that has so you can get a regular bone broth, and then you can get one that has it's an immune bone broth. So it has ginger and that stuff, and it is fucking disgusting.
Spicy.
It tastes like a face melter, but it's hot.
Ew. And it's a whole soup.
Hot face
and
melter.
It's not a face melter. You can't just take it real quick.
So gross. I got it one time when I was sick. TJ got me the regular bone broth and then that one, and I was like, you can have that.
I'm sicker now.
And it's funny because they're in a little coffee paper
a to-go coffee.
Yes, thank
cup?
you.
Yeah,
my brain.
Cute,
but they're little. So like you're literally paying, I think he paid $30 for 2 cups of bone broth when you can literally buy
broth.
You can buy a box at the grocery store for $1.
Yeah, judge it up yourself.
Yeah. So I don't know like what kind of animal bones they're using, but they better be prime.
They're probably human bones for $15.
Yeah,
it better be human bones.
Crazy. If you're going to Erewhon every day getting a $15 bone broth, like reevaluate your life.
Invest your money somewhere else.
Truly,
you'll get more back. Well, I guess you're getting some health, but I don't know if like how healthy it really is. I'm sure it's pretty healthy, but
yeah, but like I feel like it's no different than just from the box.
Right.
What could they be doing?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
No idea.
I looked today to see if there's any more Erewhon smoothies. There's nothing new. What's going on?
Well, they have that mint one.
Yeah, they have a mint one, but I want like a celeb one.
I know.
Like a
celebs are
Tom Holland.
Celebs are out.
Yeah, they're like, fuck this. We're not doing it anymore.
Celebs are out.
Well, I'm sorry about your stomach.
It's okay. I just feel really weird today. I'm literally like, is my heart going to give out?
Oh, no. Because you feel very weak.
Yes.
Yeah, I get that. Wear your Apple Watch. You'll be fine. I don't know what. Every time I wear a pant like this, like a linen pant vibe, I always have something on them, and Paris always licks wherever. I feel like I dropped food or something.
Is she messy?
She's also staring at me, smiling.
Yeah. She wants you to love her.
Something so creepy happened when I got in my car to come here.
Oh.
I think it's very explainable, but in the moment I was like, oh. Okay, so my car, I have a Tesla, so when I go in reverse, there's a back camera, like most cars have that are, made now. And there's also, you can see on the sides. So basically, you can see all around the back. So for maximum, exposure, so you don't hit anything. When I hit it in reverse, I'm pretty sure it's from like last night or something. Like it glitched or something.
Yeah.
But there was a figure in like the left side by my back tire. God. It was someone just standing there, and it was probably me. It was just so fast I couldn't see.
Do you have your like security thing hooked up now?
Sentry mode?
Yeah.
Oh, that shit's always rolling.
Love that.
Yeah. But nobody, I don't think, I should look.
Yeah.
But I think it would have told me if it recorded something. Usually it says an event has been recorded or something.
Oh, when you get in the car?
Mm-hmm. Actually, maybe not.
Because
I would think that would happen all the time.
It's like Ring. You just
will it still be there when I get in my car after this, you think?
Yeah, there's like a whole list of events.
Oh, you're right. The only time I've ever used it was when someone hit my car.
Yeah.
And that was very funny to watch.
It records anytime there's motion.
Also, if you honk, it records the next like 30 seconds or a minute or something like that, which is pretty cool.
Big slay.
It's like, an accident's about to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that horrified me, and I almost pooped my pants. Not to brag, I almost pooped my pants.
Yeah.
But
Well, I mean, no bragging. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay, good.
We just had a Zoom call too, and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to have to like run off of the call.
And it ended up being like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Such a short call.
Could have been a text.
Could have been could have randomly saw it on TikTok.
Yeah.
A TikTok live.
No, it's funny. Brands are really funny.
Yeah.
And they're just like, no, we have to have a call. And then you have the call and you're like, we didn't.
I think every job is like that. Because even like TJ said stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Or his whole thing used to be like, it should have been an email.
Yeah.
And it's like a whole meeting. Thank God, we're not, being asked to go across town and have a dinner with someone for like a 5-minute conversation. But I can only imagine. But I see that all the time on TikTok.
Getting food out of it.
That's true. Maybe we should be doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see it on TikTok all the time though. So like people who are like,
should have been an email.
Should have been an email, text.
It's very funny too, because I feel like they always get so built up. They're like, no, like they really want to talk to you.
Yes.
You're like, wait, okay.
I'm like, okay. I just must be obsessed with us. Yeah. That's fine.
You gotta get the whole team on a Zoom.
Yeah. I'd want to talk to us too.
Same.
We're probably like the best influencers.
Paris just talk barks on a Zoom the whole time.
Because we're on time.
Because I'm like, hello.
Oh yeah. And then she's like,
yeah, because she thinks whenever I say hi, she thinks someone's at the house.
Oh, she almost barked. Yeah. She like,
hi.
Okay.
Sorry, we're stressing you out.
Calm down.
P, no one's here. Nobody's here. You just relax.
It's just me, and I'm.
She goes. Did we cuddle this morning? Because I didn't go to the gym.
Oh, did you have to cancel like today?
Yeah, I woke up and I was just like, there ain't no way I can lift a weight.
Oh wait,
like it would be. Like, I think I would literally pass out at the gym if I had tried to gone.
Well, especially if there's not like a lot of food in you. Ugh, it's the worst feeling.
My body's just like so weak. Like that would be unsafe.
I don't understand how people wake up and work out before eating anything. Or like for me, I know this isn't for everyone, but like having coffee first. I feel like I don't pass away. Yeah, you don't, but you eat a little before, right?
I just have a banana.
Yeah, see, I can't.
But I'm like starving halfway through.
Yeah.
And then I start yawning and I'm like, oh,
time
for my coffee.
Yeah. I don't know. I have to eat so far.
Yeah, but you have
before.
like a dependence on caffeine.
I do.
Also.
Since like middle school.
Yeah.
It's bad. I became an addict in middle school. My parents let me have coffee. They're just enablers.
Crazy.
I know. I think I got hooked too because I was at my friend's house.
I can't believe you like the taste of it.
Well, when I was at my friend's house, the first time I had it, she like doused it in like vanilla coffee mate, obviously. And I was like, ooh, yum, this is so good. And then my dad made it every morning. So I just had some of his and got the same coffee mate. And I would just drink my morning coffee in middle school.
No wonder you're so short.
Yeah. Oh my God, I forgot about that myth.
Yeah.
Stunted your growth. Gross. Stunted your growth, I said.
Oh, stunted your growth.
Stunted your growth.
I probably didn't start drinking coffee until I was in college. And even then it was just like randomly.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably more normal. Some frappuccinos, some lattes.
Oh, in high school, I always got a Dunkachino. Loved a Dunkachino. But like I was only a Dunkin' girl.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Starbucks existed.
That's crazy. Flipped for me. Didn't know what a Dunkin' was.
Wild.
Yeah. Didn't have them until I was in high school, I think. And Omaha.
Oh.
Yeah, there was one that got built like right across from my high school.
Ugh,
after I graduated.
Dunkin'.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
I have a nice caramel latte. That sounds nice.
That sounds nice.
I just feel like there's so much milk in it that like
yeah, I know.
And the cups are just better than Starbucks. I don't know.
I know. Dunkin' has something against Starbucks. Or something like better than Starbucks, flavor wise. Although their cold brew does not compare to Starbucks cold brew.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never had either.
Dunkin's cold brew is very
like
hit or miss video.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. Don't know.
Well, how was your weekend?
How was your weekend?
How was it?
It was good. It was very chill.
Same.
Yeah. We did the flea market. I did the flea market with Nolan on Saturday. TJ and Aaron came. It was really nice. Did you buy anything there?
I did.
What'd you get?
We got a few shirts.
Oh, nice.
It was when we got there, I had hit my point of like hunger.
But
we did go to the Cheesecake Factory after the first flea market we went to, and I was like, hell yeah.
Nice.
But I got like a Cobb salad. I really wanted a salad. My stomach hurt so bad, so I was like, I don't want to eat like anything heavy. So I got a nice Cobb salad, but then obviously was starving.
Yeah.
Within the hour.
10 minutes after.
And there were just so many people there, and we were like, we did what we needed to do.
Yeah.
We'd already been to one before, so we were like,
it was like popping off too.
It's interesting how it's like a lot of like vintage, but then there's like people who have like new stuff.
Yeah, it's just like a complete mix.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes there's just like jewelry that's like new. Or there's like, vintage shops. Or did you see that booth? It was like all Hanes white tank tops with like writing on it. Like, I love lying to boys, or I'm the hottest girl in the simulation. Just like stupid shirts, but they're like,
I didn't.
Funny.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, they're just like printing them on Hanes.
Were they printing them on demand, or like they were already
No,
pre-made?
there were tons. Out.
I did not see.
Yeah. So it was like a funny booth, but I don't know. It was just like, so many people were there that day.
Yeah.
It was so crowded. I got overstimulated.
It got like really hot when we were there too.
Yes.
So
I feel like it was like, when
I'm too hot.
Yeah. Like Emma showed up and then she was like, let's go look around. So we started walking around.
Yeah, we went to say bye and you were gone.
I know. Did you text me something?
Yeah.
It's like a gray, it looks like a bubble with nothing in it. But also there's like no service there.
No service.
Yeah. What did you text me?
I sent you a picture of a shirt you needed to get.
Oh. Dang, I never got it, but at least you have it, right?
Yeah.
The Derek Jeter?
Yeah.
I'll send it to my dad.
Carly's fave. It was only $10.
That's not bad at all. I wear it every day.
Yeah.
My favorite shirt ever.
The captain.
Yeah.
Derek Jeter.
And then I went to dinner last night with Emma and a couple of her friends. I feel like you might have been there. It's called Milo and Olive. Oh my God, best food I've ever had in my entire life.
Really?
Oh my God, they had a garlic knot.
Ooh.
Oh my fucking God, with just like a bunch of cloves of garlic inside. Like my breath is probably still
Where
garlicky.
is it?
It was like Westwood.
What kind of, oh geez.
Yeah.
Milo?
And Olive. It was so good. We got
Icon's little croissant.
little pizzas, and then like the thinnest crust of all time. They had pastas. Oh my God, it was so
yum. Oh, is this the knot?
Let me see.
Well, I don't know. Actually, it's like huge.
Hard to say there. But they actually like tie it with rope at the top. You have to like untie it.
What? Oh my God, their bakery looks amazing.
Yeah, it's insane. I was like, this is a really good place.
I'll have to go with the cookies because that is so far away.
I know, it's so far.
If I'm driving over there.
Yeah, it's so worth it though. It's so delicious.
Oh, I see the garlic knot. They tie the top.
Mm-hmm.
Yum.
Yeah, I never had one before.
A garlic knot?
Mm-hmm.
Not even from Domino's?
No.
Wow.
The thing about Domino's is I feel like I've only had pizza from there.
You've never had a garlic knot. You've never seen a waterfall. We should start making a list.
My bucket list.
Like a list of just normal things you need to do.
I know. I've never seen a waterfall.
It's crazy. I said, TJ and I were just like randomly driving this week and I was like, did you know Carly's never seen a waterfall before?
Was he like, what?
Yeah.
That's usually the reaction I get. I'm like, to me, I'm like, well, I don't know. I lived in Omaha for most of my life.
I know.
There's no waterfalls.
Like there's waterfalls here.
My mom is going to text me after this comes out and be like, you saw a waterfall when you were 7. And I'll be like, oh, I don't remember that. I don't know. Maybe I have.
Yeah.
The closest thing is like a fountain at the mall, I think.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm still in a food coma. So
even
that's fun.
in like Colorado and stuff?
I never really went.
Oh, I'm just trying to think of places near you.
And like my aunt and uncle moved to Minnesota, Montana.
Nothing?
I never went there. I know.
My God.
I know. How was your weekend? Besides your horrible tummy.
Pretty boring. Didn't do anything.
Have you started reading anything?
No.
Me neither.
I'm in a little lull at the moment.
Same. I was thinking about that last night. I was like, maybe I'll like take a break and just start reading our book club book a couple weeks before our meeting.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
get it still, God.
I opened Beach Read. I still haven't started it. I opened it to start reading it, and then I got sidetracked. But I was like, maybe I'll read this, but this was like a week ago.
I know. I think I have read the first page of Happy Place like 10 times. I just keep getting distracted every time I start reading it. I don't know what the issue is, but
that's how I am right now too.
I have a flight this week, so I'll be bringing it, and
perfect.
then like, I mean, I hope it's good.
It probably will be good.
I just bring a Colleen Hoover book with me.
Just in case.
Yeah.
It's always a good backup.
I know. I feel like I don't need to pack like anything. Because we're there for
where is it again? In like Tennessee. Oh, are you going?
We leave Thursday. They perform Friday. We come back Saturday.
Oh, yeah. I know those are always weird trips. I'm like, I don't want to bring a suitcase. Like, I kind of have to.
No, and the weather, it just keeps like changing from like rain to hot.
No, the weather app is wrong. You were completely right when you said the weather app is wrong.
Yeah.
Every day when I was in Vegas, it said rain and storms. Didn't rain or storm once.
It's crazy. Well, it's changed again. Literally yesterday, it was changing every hour.
Yeah.
Even this morning when I looked at the weather here, it said Wednesday, Thursday, Friday was supposed to be thunderstorming in LA.
I wish.
I don't.
I love a thunderstorm.
I need the fucking sun. I woke up this morning. Yeah. Sun was shining through my house. I opened every curtain, every window I opened. I'm like, get the fresh air in. Literally within 30 minutes.
Cloudy as fuck.
I'm so upset.
I know. I think it's supposed to be sunny this week. It was like sunny and 70 something. But who knows? It always changes. It's wrong.
Yeah, like in the 80s. It even said this weekend was supposed to be like 96. And then now that's changed too. So like.
Yeah, no. I sent you a TikTok. I don't think you'll be mad about it because we send each other like bugs. But it's not a jump scare. Like if there's a big spider and someone's trying to catch it, like you'll send it to me or I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
There's this place, I don't know where it is, some city that they're called Mormon, what the fuck are they called? Mormon crickets, I think. And they're so disgusting. They are pretty large.
A Mormon cricket?
They're called Mormon crickets. And I guess every year at this time, they like go to California or something, but they're traveling through this town right now, and this girl who has a lot of followers on TikTok, they are swarmed.
Oh, they're huge.
Her house. Look at the TikTok I sent you just to like see what it looks like. I'm
looking at them.
Oh, there's like literally 1,000 on her wall outside, and they're all over her lawn, and they're all over her front porch. It's like they look like spiders almost. It's disgusting.
Yeah. That's no from me.
And the lady said that she was reading about them because she was like, what are these? And I guess like at any given point, they can lay
tons of eggs,
and it takes a year for them to hatch. So she was like, I don't know, maybe next year by this time there will be thousands of eggs hatching and these ginormous Mormon crickets.
How do you get rid of them?
I don't know. I was thinking that too. I was like, oh, maybe this lady is calling like a exterminator type of thing. But I think that because that they migrate, you're not supposed to like get rid of them, you know? But they're covered. Like her house is covered.
No, I'm looking.
And then after I sent it to you, I went to her profile to like see what else she had posted, and now they're getting fed to me on my For You page. And there's one person,
people's houses.
Well, this one person was driving, the whole road was covered with them, and you could hear them like crunching, and they smell when you run them over or like crunch them or kill them. It's just like the worst thing. They're like staining her house as well. It is the scariest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
It looks like she has like a hose out to get ready to.
Yeah, her husband was like trying to. He had a leaf blower. Was trying to like get rid of them because I was like, why don't you call a professional or something? But
yeah, you're probably just like not allowed.
That's what I was thinking too, because
that is fucking gross.
It's terrible. I wouldn't be able to leave my house. I'd be horrified.
I would leave my house because I'd be afraid they'd come in.
Well, yeah, I'd be sticking towels under my
obviously
door.
They're not like hurting you, but these are absolutely disgusting.
Freaky.
They're enormous.
Yeah, if you're listening, think like spider cricket combined.
Yeah.
They're big and gross, and they have like almost barbed wire like antenna thingies. They're really scary.
It looks like they're wearing football helmets. Like
yeah. I know.
They are disgusting.
Yeah.
That is.
I need to remember what town that was.
Oh, do you want me to look and see?
You don't have to, but I just thought it was interesting.
Colette.
Wonder if it's like near here.
Oh, I don't know.
They migrate to California. I was like, great, they're coming here, but I guess it happens every year, so we would know.
Yeah. I've never heard of these.
Me neither. Not till today. I was like, oh. And I thought they were spiders when I first saw it.
No.
No.
It's a no from me, dog.
Oh, sorry.
It's a no from me. Well, that was my whole weekend. Yeah. I only watched TV and did the flea, and that was literally
TV
it.
And the flea.
TJ did make the Big Mac tacos.
I didn't know he made those. Were they so good?
Yeah, they were fucked up good.
I thought maybe you got them from like McDonald's or something.
No, they didn't sell them.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not a Big Mac girly.
Well, it's like a TikTok thing.
I've never heard that. I'm not on that TikTok.
They are so delicious. I think it's my new favorite food.
Oh my God,
and
yum.
because I love tacos and I love Big Macs, and it's just like the ultimate combination, and they are fucking amazing.
What's the sauce? The Big Mac sauce?
It's like Grey Poupon, mayo, and then I think like spices.
Everything but the bagel.
Some people put ketchup in it too, but I don't think that it necessarily calls for it. Vibe. But I could eat a million of them.
Yeah, I want to try
They
it.
were so fucking good.
Yum.
That was the highlight of my weekend.
Nolan made banana bread last night, so I guess that was a highlight of my weekend.
Back to 2020.
Yeah.
Straight back to 2020.
Well, I got home and I was like, it smells so good. You should
send him the Big Mac and then just be like, make these for me. I know you don't eat meat.
He would never eat it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Did TJ make it with beef?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to.
Yeah, it's a Big Mac.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to shut this door.
Little fruit flies are flying everywhere.
This podcast is sponsored by Hello Tushy. The climate between your cheeks is about to get capital M muggy. Swamp ass plus dry teepee do not mix, resulting in shreds of toilet paper all up in your business. Avoid that sticky sitch by switching to Hello Tushy bidet. I have a Tushy myself. I bought my friend a Tushy. I set it up for her because you absolutely need one, because it's just so much more sanitary than just wiping your bum with toilet paper. If you got poop on your hand, would you just wipe it off with a napkin instead of washing it? No, you would wash it, hence the bidet. Hello Tushy bidet cleans your bum 2 times better than wiping and prevents poop particles from spreading to your hands and everything you touch. Hello Tushy washes your bum with fresh water for a way better clean than toilet paper. Simply spray and pat dry. It attaches to your existing toilet, and it's so easy. I, who is not a plumber,
I set it up myself and I set up my friends, and it was super, super easy. It cuts down your TP use by 80%, saving money and paper waste. Make the restroom your best room with the complete Tushy system, including the Tushy bidet attachment, ottoman, toilet brush, and Tushy stand and tissues. It's so easy to set up. Like I said, it attaches to your existing toilet. It requires no electricity or additional plumbing. Every Hello Tushy bidet attachment comes with a 60-day risk-free guarantee and a 12-month warranty. With over 100,000 5-star reviews, see why millions of people already love Hello Tushy. Go to hellotushy.com/onlyfriends and use promo code onlyfriends to get 10% off plus free shipping on your first bidet order. That's hellotushy.com/onlyfriends for 10% off.
I binge watched the whole new season of Never Have I Ever.
Oh.
Which was great.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started a new show last night because I had never heard of it, but Tom Holland and Amanda Seyfried were like the
Main
cover.
people?
She's such a little fucking bitch.
Why?
I bet you anything
Paris.
she's sitting at the door.
I thought you meant Amanda Seyfried. I was like, what happened?
No, absolutely not. You can fuck right off. I kept it open for you, and like a million flies got in the
She's
house.
like, yeah, but now that it's closed,
Yeah,
I want to go
she's
out.
Such a bitch. No, and we started it. I wrote down what it. Oh, good girl. Go lay down. I forget what it was called, but I did write it down. Oh, The Crowded Room.
Ooh, sounds
I
like a
watched the
book.
first episode, and I really liked it.
Oh, you did?
I feel like you would like it. It's like mystery,
Ooh, okay.
thriller.
Okay.
Like this kid, Tom Holland, he basically gets accused of like a cop thinks he's a serial killer, and then Amanda Seyfried is like the woman who's like trying to figure out if he is or not.
Oh, spicy.
Pretty good.
I saw Cruel Summer came out.
Oh yeah, the
season
second
2.
season.
And I didn't know this, but it's like a whole different plot.
Yeah, it's anthology.
I did not know that. I was like, okay, interesting. Maybe I'll watch it. Because like I was like, I don't remember shit about the first season.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to need to watch it again to watch the second. And then I saw, it was like an ad on TikTok, but the comments were on. And so I clicked the comments and everyone was like, oh, I hate that they started a new plot and a new cast. And I was like, wait, I love that.
Yeah, me too, because I hated it.
Yeah, you hated it. Yeah, you didn't like the actors or anything.
No,
I liked the story.
The main actress was the problem.
Yeah.
She was an awful actor.
I loved the plot though.
Yeah.
So good. So
It was
hopefully
good.
the second
I
one
really
will be
liked it
good.
in the beginning, and then I was just like, this is not good anymore.
Yeah.
I feel like I was watching, I don't remember. But yeah, those were my big things. Last night, Paris woke up in the middle of the night to go outside, which is very unusual.
Mm-hmm.
And then I somehow ended up on this person's Instagram account. And I literally could not tell you how I got there. It was like 2 a.m.
Oh yeah, you sent me a TikTok at 3 something, I think it was.
And she has like babies.
Okay.
She has 2 babies, and their names, her firstborn's name is Super. And her secondborn's name is Sweetie.
Stop.
And she's currently pregnant with her third.
Oh no. Does she have a name?
I don't know. But I was like, I don't even remember what this person's name
Super.
is. Super and Sweetie. And I didn't know that because I was like, wow, her children are so cute. And then, she would write like, oh, my little sweetie. And like, I think it's a nickname.
Yeah. Like every.
But then you look at the comments and everyone is like, wait, no, these are the names of your kids.
Sweetie.
And Super.
Not even Sweetie.
No, yeah. Sweetie.
Super is a lot.
So I'll be interested to see.
Super?
Yeah.
Hey, Super?
Yeah.
No.
For a boy.
It's a boy?
Mm-hmm.
And
Super and
Sweetie is a girl.
Yep.
And she's pregnant with, do we know if it's a boy or girl?
I couldn't really tell.
It's going to be like drywall.
I know, but now I'm going to have to.
Curtain.
Oh, well, it's obviously going to be an S.
Oh, sorry. Sugar plum.
Yeah. Sugar.
Sugar.
For a girl. What would it be for a boy?
Sold sign.
Sexy.
Sexy. Psoriasis. No, that's a C.
Isn't it?
That's
Isn't
a
it
C.
a P?
I think psoriasis is a CH. You might be right. I don't know. I think it starts with a C.
I think it's an S.
Psoriasis?
Yeah.
I'll look
Let me
her up.
look.
I have no fucking idea. Or Skittle.
It is a P.
It's a P?
PS.
Oh, PS. Psoriasis.
Okay, so think like Super and Sweetie.
Skittle.
No.
Well, yeah.
No, you got to think in the same like realm of those two
Super
names.
and Sweetie are not really in the same realm.
Yeah, it's like a way to describe.
Okay, Super, Sweetie, sensual.
Yeah, like sexy. This is my
silly,
sexy baby named
silly.
after the Taylor Swift song. Yeah, silly.
It's like my sexy baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, silly, stupid. I'm not even thinking before I speak. Speaker.
Speaker?
Yeah, speaker.
Well, because you said speak.
Yeah.
It's gonna be weird. I feel like it would be like a good Lisa Rinna TikTok overlay where it's like the girl, she's like, me naming my kids. It's wackadoodle time.
It's wackadoodle time.
Pretty wild.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I was really going
Kid
through the
names
gram.
are so weird sometimes.
Those are not names.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's
That's
like,
just, don't do that
yeah.
to your children.
Super. Sweetie, like, what are these nicknames? Soup? Sweet.
Soups.
Come here, Soups.
I'd rather the kid just be named Soup, S-O-U-P, than Super. Everyone's gonna be like, Super Duper.
Oh, God.
Superman.
Yeah, I thought that's what you were going to say the next kid was woman. I thought you were going to say super and woman.
Oh.
I was really
No,
freaked out
sweetie.
and it didn't turn out any better.
I gotta follow back up.
Yeah.
I gotta set like an alarm. I don't know what this person's name is. God, I'll
Are you
never
going to
find
remember?
it
Yeah, how the
again.
hell did you end up?
I had no fucking idea.
Were you like
how I
on the
got
Explore page? I can't imagine you look at the Explore
there.
page.
No, I literally don't even know how I got there.
Maybe it was like tagged and then a tag and then you were just all in.
Probably.
Yeah.
I bet someone posted like being excited they were pregnant or something. I have no idea.
Huh.
But I just wound up there. And then I was like,
The holes that
so
suck
then at
us in.
3 a.m. I'm just thinking about how these kids' names are Super and Sweetie. And I was like, what will the next one be?
Yeah. Skittle.
It's not going to be Skittle.
Oh yeah, you sent me the Duggar TikTok at like
Oh,
3 a.m. and
yeah.
you're like, this is fascinating. And then I was like, this is fascinating.
Did you watch the show?
No, I haven't watched it.
Pretty wild.
Oh, you watched it?
Oh, no. That TikTok.
Oh, the TikTok. Yeah.
It's also crazy how like they literally have like a 13-year-old kid.
I know. The TikTok was basically saying like where all the adults are now, or all the
whole,
the
everyone.
kids. Everyone,
yeah.
okay.
And the first two just started off like jail.
No, I know. I was like, oh my God. I thought they were all going to be
I know. I was
like,
hoping it was still gonna like trickle down.
I know. I was like, are they all in trouble with the law? Like, Jesus Christ.
Wild.
I
It's
know.
also crazy. They never got paid. None of the kids.
I know. And it ended up being like minimum wage.
Yeah,
Because
they were
went
like it would break down to be like minimum wage for
fucking
everyone.
crazy. And that was on forever, wasn't it?
So like the parents must have gotten all the money and then just never paid the kids.
I don't know. I feel like that has to be in the documentary.
Yeah,
I'm sure it is.
I'll watch.
Yeah. I'm on TV strike. Not really. I just haven't watched anything.
Oh.
Except for the important things like Vanderpump and Kardashians. But
Oh, did I watch the Kardashians?
if you didn't, it doesn't matter. Because yet again,
Wait, was I watching it with you on Thursday?
no, that was last week.
Oh, I didn't watch it. Can you believe? I just straight up do not care about them anymore.
No, I feel the exact way. I was like, oh, I
but you were
forgot.
feeling like that last year.
I was, but
like,
now
no.
it's really bad. I
I'll
think
watch
on
after this.
I think I watched it yesterday. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot it was on Wednesday night.
Awful.
Yeah.
It's really gone downhill. Okay, well I'll be interested to watch after this.
But I do have a question, comment, concern that I don't understand, and maybe I heard it wrong. But remember in the first episode when they were doing like the new intro?
Yeah.
It's not on any of the episodes.
Is there an intro at all?
There is. It's like the normal one where it's like when they're like walking really slow towards the camera.
Perfect. I'm glad that they
No, that's what I'm like,
whole
wait.
terrible scene for
For
nothing.
30 minutes it felt like
Yeah.
of them just
the intro,
rollerblading.
maybe it was the intro of the season.
Maybe, but then why did they address? I don't know. It really made it sound like, oh, we're filming our new intro, and this is like, okay, cool, we can like watch behind the scenes, but there really wasn't any behind the scenes. And then also there's no intro for
Yeah.
the episode
I
or episodes.
don't know. There
I wrote like a couple things down because when I was watching it, I was like, I always forget, so I might as well. But there's literally the first thing is what happened to intro, LOL. And then the other thing was, I mean, Scott's worn these on the other episodes, but like I love that he's wearing these like big Star of David's like necklaces. I know he's like always worn them, but I don't think they've ever been like big like that and prominent.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, that's nice that he's like,
Oh wow.
yeah.
An ally.
Well, he is Jewish.
No, I meant you.
Oh, well, I think it's around the time.
Big takeaway from the whole episode. That's crazy.
No, literally. Well, they do a little prank on some people in the family, which was like funny. It's just Kim and Scott doing it, which is like silly and brings me back to like.
I would honestly just like a show with just the two of them.
Yeah, and so that was like the fun part. But everything else, I was just like, okay. I mean, they do go into like Kim's assistant forgetting her passport, but
I saw that on the
it's
preview.
just like
okay, I'll watch.
I just don't really care.
No better than the last episode.
I would say it's 5% better than the last episode.
Ooh, 5 whole %.
Yeah. So look forward to that.
I almost bought a pair of shoes today that were 5% off because they don't come in the original box.
What? Okay, what are the odds?
Yep.
I guess it's maybe you need to buy them now that's a sign. I said that.
Maybe. I did add them to my cart.
Oh, well, there
so
you go.
We'll see.
I want to see them after.
I don't even remember which ones they are. I have a big cart.
Just fully blacking out.
Okay, well, we can move on to this day in history. For birthdays, we have my president, Donald Trump.
My president.
He is 77 years old.
Oh my God.
So we definitely should reelect him back into office.
For sure. And also Biden.
Yeah.
Biden's also fucking
The two
old.
of them should just serve as one, you know?
No.
Lucy Hale, 34, which I have been doing a Pretty Little Liars rewatch, so that's very timely for me.
I saw like one episode here and I was like, I would have definitely been into this at the time. I mean, I probably would watch it now and like it, but it's giving like Gossip Girl vibes.
It's really crazy because I kind of just like have it on in the background because I already watched it when I was younger, but like I will only be listening and then something major happens that I don't realize and then I have to like rewind it.
Yeah.
So I'm getting a little sucked in, but it's also so terrible.
In a good way though, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Boy George, 62.
Oh.
We have why did I write this person down?
Who is it?
Oh my God, the second I see their face, I even said this too. I was like, I think I was like, I didn't. Oh, okay, yes, that's what it is. I didn't know this was his last name. Daryl Sabara.
Send it to Daryl.
He is Meghan Trainor's husband, Daryl.
Oh, okay.
He's only 31. What? Like, how was Spy Kids made?
Huh?
How was Spy Kids made? Were we older?
These don't make sense to me. I swear to God, there's some glitch in the simulation because like the Soldier Boy of it all, when we did that one, I was like, wait, so he was our age making crank that Soldier Boy? Like, what do you mean?
Crazy that Daryl is younger than us and he's just full blown fighting the thumbs. Kevin McHale, 35. He was in Glee.
Okay.
And then Chris Appleton, happy 40th birthday to you, Chris.
What a king.
And then we have, for entertainment, Murder Mystery. The first came out in 2019. I recently did a rewatch of these.
Murder Mystery.
It's the movies with Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston.
I saw the first one. And I was like, I hate this.
I saw the first one in a very chaotic setting and was like, this is the worst thing I've ever watched. And then I rewatched it and I was like, I actually like this.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
And then I watched the second one and I was like, I like this and I get why they made a second one.
Oh,
because I remember being like, why on earth would they make a second one?
Where did you see it in a chaotic setting? Like, what does that mean?
At like David's or something.
Oh, I think that's where I watched it too.
Yeah.
But I think I was by myself. I don't think you were there.
You were just watching it alone?
Well, there were people there, but like no one was in the living room and I turned it on and then they like left to go film and I was like, well, I'm still watching this. I'm just gonna finish
he would just like have it on all the time.
Oh yeah, he like loves Adam Sandler.
Scooby-Doo.
Oh my God.
2002. You Need to Calm Down.
2002.
Stereo Hearts. 2011. Damn. My heart's a stereo.
That's all we know.
Yeah.
It beats for you and only you.
I literally could not.
No, it's something alone.
Tell you the words.
Alone. My heart's a stereo.
Who knows what Adam Levine is saying? Adam Levine.
Adam Levine.
Stereo Hearts.
Beats for you and you alone. That sounds right. I don't know. It's just what came out of my mouth.
It beats for you, so listen close.
Oh. Just as bad.
My thoughts in every note. Make me your radio.
Oh my God, I feel like I could have wrote this song.
Okay, I actually don't even know how it goes. My heart's a stereo. It beats for you, so listen close. Hear my thoughts in every note.
Uh-oh.
Make me your radio is what it says.
Make me your radio.
Oh God, I just got an email from the vet saying there was a rabid bat in Glendale.
What? Oh no, another pandemic. A rabid bat?
Found in LA County.
Well, good thing you shut your back door.
Thank God.
Wait, they found it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It says, it's so annoying. It'll go to my Google, but then it won't update on this one. Okay,
Yeah.
Here we go. The public health had a rabid bat was found on a sidewalk, just walking the streets in Glendale on June 7th. The health department has asked for our assistance in educating and protecting the public from
June
exposure
7th?
to rabies.
Okay, why were we not
I wonder
told this before?
if it was like dead on the sidewalk and then they
had
like
to,
did
like,
an autopsy
autopsy on the
on the
bat?
bat.
Yeah,
to,
maybe.
to be like, is it rabid?
Maybe.
Because like, why is it dead?
COVID-20.
I bet that's what they have to do. I bet.
Yeah.
Literally,
Because bats are. Yeah.
I don't want to know that.
I don't either.
Okay. Well,
No thanks.
I don't know how to sing that song, so the chorus is really confusing me.
My heart's a stereo.
Beats for you,
You
so
will
listen close. Hear my thoughts on every note.
Oh.
Make me your radio. Like, how does that part go?
Wait, can I look at it?
And turn me up when you feel low. This melody was meant for you. Just sing along to my stereo. How does the make me your radio go? Make
It
me
beats
your
for
radio.
you, so listen close. Hear my thoughts on every note. Make me your radio and turn me up when
yeah.
you feel low.
I was wondering why the note was separated like that.
Because I kept saying it. And I was like, where's the uh-oh in this song?
Yep.
No-oh.
Make me your radio.
Anyway, who fucking cares about that song?
So tea, Carly.
They have one good
So
song, and it's
tea.
Sugar.
Gym Class Heroes?
What?
Oh, this is a Gym Class Heroes song.
Wait, what?
But Adam Levine is the chorus.
Oh, I didn't know that. I've only like heard the chorus.
Okay, Maroon 5, yes, while I agree with you, they do have...
I did not know that was not their song because I've like never really like tried to listen to it. I've just been forced upon. It's been forced upon me.
Stereo.
Okay, that makes sense.
Stereo love.
There's one more Maroon 5 song that I really liked that I was like, okay, if it's on the radio, I'm listening to this. And it was, oh my God, what was it?
Stereo heart.
And I wonder where were you? Just very catchy.
What was that?
And I wonder where were you when I was at my worst down on my knees.
That song?
Yeah.
What about like Sunday Morning?
Sunday morning rain is
That
falling.
album is great.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. That one's okay.
That's a great song. That was
yeah.
like before he became a douche.
Yeah.
Like a public douche.
A poop, yeah, I would say in our minds at least. Yeah.
He probably was already.
Sure.
He's
For the
just
girl
like
in the
full
pouring
douchey
rain.
vibes.
Yeah, that song is pretty good.
Yeah, it's a great
for
song.
the
I could list a
girl.
bunch of Maroon 5 songs that I like. But Sugar is
Now they just like, I'm just like, oh my
top
God, you guys
one.
sound annoying.
What's the one that you like?
And I wonder where were you?
Is it Payphone?
No. I'm at a payphone.
Oh,
girl.
right.
That one's pretty
Moves
good
like
too,
Jagger.
actually.
Well, I mean, if you like that other one.
Yeah,
I feel like
maybe
you like all the
am I a
hits.
Maroon 5 stand?
They came out with the Red Pill Blues album in 2018. They had a lot of good songs on this. I really liked Denim Jacket.
I didn't listen to it.
Girls Like You, that's a bop.
Girls like you. Don't know. Yeah, Nicki Minaj's
What Lovers
part,
Do?
or Cardi B's part's really good.
That's a good one. This is a good album.
This is it, oh, baby.
They have a song with Julia Michaels. I don't know.
Okay. I guess we
Name a
just love him.
handful of
I love Adam Levine.
Yeah, well, I don't love him.
Whoever wrote the songs, we love.
Another weird thing. Okay, so if someone like, I tend to go on like Instagram wormholes a lot of the time.
Okay.
So like my wedding photographer, she posted something and I was like, wow, this is a beautiful wedding. I want to like see these people's life.
Okay.
So like go to their Instagram.
Uh-huh.
And well, she actually posted one of her brides. They were in Vogue. So I was like,
Oh, I did see that.
Who
Yeah.
is that person?
Yeah.
Like you don't just get into Vogue.
Right.
And the girl owns a like vintage, like a designer vintage store.
Mm-hmm.
And then her husband is in Maroon 5.
He's the drummer, right?
No idea.
I think he's the drummer.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I read, fucking crazy.
But I was like, what? But like, I didn't find that out until I literally had gone through her whole profile.
Yeah.
And I was like, who's this man?
Yeah.
And then he was posting a bunch of stuff. But I do that all the time. That's how I wound up on the super sweetie.
Yeah. I feel like I never get into wormholes on Instagram. Unless it's like I'm suspecting a breakup or a divorce or something. Then I'll be like, what are these people up to?
I just think
And
it's
it's
so
like-
fascinating to like see how we could be connected to others.
Oh, yeah. I guess
Like I'm like, oh, she worked with me and these are other people that she worked with. I would like to know more about them.
yeah.
I do it all the time.
I just like don't. I don't know why.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if a lot of people do.
I feel like I used to a lot.
Yeah.
Especially with like, I don't know, like relationship stuff. It's just fun to see like, oh, they haven't posted together in so long. Have they deleted? Like that's where my interest comes in. It's like the nosiness of it all.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, we can get into the shit show.
The last and final.
Yeah, I literally was like, I couldn't tell you what happened.
I know.
I have to say, like, overall, like, it was an exhausting reunion.
It was.
Too much yelling. Not really. Okay, here's the thing. Like, yes, I agree we should all be yelling at Sandoval, but I also would have liked to hear what he had to say.
That's exactly what I was saying about the first one. I was like, everyone's yelling and like, obviously we know all these people are fucked up, but I want to hear what everyone has to say. Like, that's why we're here.
And I feel like a lot of the last episode was like kind of James and Lala like deflecting about their own stuff, when it's just like, okay, just like admit what you did was wrong and that it was also different. Like they can be true like both can be true.
Totally.
But like don't just be like, this happened 5 years ago, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like be like, oh yeah, what we did was fucked up.
Yeah.
So like it was a lot of them just like yelling at people, which by the way, I will say there was a lot of people after these episodes that were like, James and Lala like had no place, like putting in their 2 cents, blah, 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 blah. Like they were so annoying. They talked more than anybody else. But it's like, I feel like James has gotten so overlooked in like
this whole situation.
Of this, when like he obviously is no longer with Raquel, but like I would say probably equally as hurt as Ariana.
Yeah, I think so too.
He was very close to Sandoval.
Mm-hmm.
He was engaged to this woman,
Yeah.
like literally 6 months prior. It's not like years and years and years had passed. And I don't know. I feel like people who are saying that like he shouldn't be inserting his opinion are just like kind of forgetting that he is also a victim in this situation.
Yeah. I think everyone there can say whatever they want because
for sure.
they're all close.
Yeah, but like it got to the point where like Lala was just like
them.
shouting anytime Sandoval would try to talk, and like so would James. But like I feel like James has way more of a reason to want to do that than Lala.
Yeah.
Lala was just like being annoying.
I also saw people were saying like we completely get Ariana being like so upset, but like it got to a point where she's bullying.
Whatever.
Like, she's bullying. And I'm like, I don't think that's bullying. I feel like that's a real reaction for something that happened not that long ago.
Yeah. They filmed this like 2.5, 3 weeks later.
She hadn't seen her in person, and it's like I don't think that's bullying. I feel like it'd be bullying if she had not done anything and she started calling her subhuman
100%.
and diabolical.
Yeah.
But she was having a normal reaction to something that happened to her.
I agree.
So I thought that was very strange to see people say that she was bullying.
I don't think so. I don't think she was.
I'm sorry.
At all.
How would you react?
I feel it was like everyone like dumping on her. Like, sure, I get why that would be like really overwhelming, but like that is the consequence of your own actions.
They were taking a break. She's like, "You gonna give her little rat kisses?" She loves her rat kisses. It's just like, you deserve it. I'm sorry.
100%. Okay, so we'll go through.
Okay.
There was a lot. Raquel finally comes on stage.
Finally.
And says that she was really embarrassed. She wasn't proud of herself. And they immediately start talking about the girls' trip. And she says that she was really uncomfortable on the girls' trip. And everyone basically is just like, well, it's your fault. But like, I sympathize with her.
At that time, we were like, no, they're bullying her given what we know 100%. At this point.
It's also really annoying how Lala is just like, I just knew that's how you were. And it's like, okay, but like, she hadn't done anything really to make you feel that way. You just like had a bad vibe about her. So in that moment, even though you wound up being right and she was being really bad, like you were being really fucking mean to her.
Yes.
On the sole reason of just like not liking her as a person.
And how many people do you think Lala has had a feeling about someone and they end up not being?
So many.
It's just, it happened to turn out correct.
Yeah. She got lucky. Truly.
She did get lucky.
Because like watching those scenes were really difficult because she was being very mean.
I agree. And we talked about that on the podcast.
Yeah.
When the episode came out, I was like, I remember feeling like, am I wrong for thinking that they're being mean to her? I feel like because we
knew.
Because it just had happened in real life. So we were like, oh, she deserves the worst. But it's just like, not at that point.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
Okay, then they talk about Raquel's car panic attack, which we now know was happening because she had slept with Sandoval. I mean...
Yeah, we knew that at the time.
Yeah. She was saying how shocked she was by how drunk she got, and she said that she just started not pleasing everyone in her life anymore. She stopped being a people pleaser, which like I think that she doesn't really understand the definition of that because
she
like
doesn't.
Not pleasing everybody doesn't mean you go sleep with their boyfriends and not care.
I think she I don't dare say she had a revelation, but backstage she was like, I feel like I went so far to one side.
Yeah.
Because I get it, like being a people pleaser my whole life, there's moments where I've been like, I just want to be mean to everybody. Because like I've been nice my whole life, blah, blah, blah. But like
But it's also
I know
like
that
you're
I'm
not
going to.
You're not going to do that to people who like are nice to you.
Yeah. I would never do something like that.
Yeah.
But I'm also not Raquel. And so
hard to say.
The way she was explaining it, that was like her, I feel like when they were backstage, it was like her moment of humanity to me a little bit where she was like,
really?
Parts of it when she was like, I feel like I swung.
Creeped me.
Well, yeah, it was weird because they were like laughing and stuff, and she was like, "Yeah, James did upgrade. I'm the downgrade."
Yeah,
I laughed at that just because it was like, what are they even saying?
Yeah.
But when she said the whole
literally
like, swinging
was like,
one
that's
side,
what you got out of that whole thing.
Well, yeah. But when she said she swung too far, I was like, okay. I'm glad that she's like saying that out loud and like it kind of makes sense in a way. It doesn't excuse anything, but it's like, okay, I could see like if you're feeling this way for so long and you just are fuck everybody, I'm going to just please myself. Obviously, she didn't do it the right way and it's not what you're supposed to do in this situation. Like you're just not supposed to be responsible for other people's feelings.
Yeah.
Unless you do something to cause them harm.
Correct.
That's when that comes in.
Ariana says that Raquel is subhuman, and Raquel says, actually, my actions are very human, and I don't disagree with that.
What?
I think that her actions are very human.
Human?
Yeah. Humans cheat on people all the time.
I
People make mistakes all the time. Yeah. I think that was like
I get what you're saying, but I think if I was them in that situation, I'd be like, I make mistakes. I don't do shit like that.
Well, sure, but it's like not like she's the first person on planet Earth to ever do something so terrible. It was very therapy sounding.
She's like, I think it was human. Like her therapist would tell her that.
Yeah.
We're like talking over each other.
Yeah, but I don't disagree. Like it is. She made a very valid point. Like humans do fucked up stuff all the time, and anyone on the cast could like say the exact same thing. You know what I mean? Like you could say that they're all subhuman because they've all done like pretty shitty stuff to people. So I honestly didn't disagree with her there. I was like, you're right, Raquel. Like you did make a human mistake.
Yeah.
Tom Sandoval says that him and Raquel only had sex once. Andy talks about Raquel bringing up Ariana and Sandoval's relationship and sex life. He calls it diabolical, which I think we can all agree was extremely diabolical.
Yeah.
Raquel does say that it was really hard for her to watch that scene. And in the moment, she kind of was just like, Sandoval had been talking to her about wanting to leave Ariana. And she was like, okay, well, like, maybe I can like kind of encourage him to see what would be best for him in his life. And then she was kind of, I think, asking Ariana to kind of gauge where she stood in their relationship. Ariana tells Raquel to fuck herself with a cheese grater and says she wishes nothing but the worst things that could ever happen to a person on her, which I think is fine. But the internet is like up in shambles.
Yeah, bullying.
Yeah, they're literally like, that is disgusting. And it's like, huh?
Like, you gotta see this for what it is. It's not like, it's
she didn't like put a knife to her
No,
throat.
I know. She was just using her words and she was pissed off. And I think a lot of people don't watch a show see it as like
like with Housewives, in my mind, it's like they film together and like some of them are friends, not on the show, whatever, but they, you know, basically just film together and that's that. Vanderpump is like they're a solid group of friends that have been friends for so fucking long.
Yeah.
So it's like this is like so hurtful and I feel like people don't watch it or like
It's just also not that big of a deal.
it's really not.
Like if she was like, I hope you kill yourself.
Yeah.
Then like, yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
But she said, go fuck yourself with a cheese grater. That's funny.
And she's like in real time getting this off her chest. It's not like she's
100%.
talked to her before. She's like seeing her for the first time after all of this and is
like,
obviously pissed.
No offense, but Stassi once said, like, I'm going to put a dildo in battery acid or whatever. And then she's going to like put it in herself and I hope like her insides burn.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. To Kristen, I think.
It's the same thing. Yeah. But this one, honestly.
But obviously this made more waves because it was so
Yeah, but
public.
it's just like, we can't pick and choose. Like, this is so silly to me that people are mad.
I know. It'll pass.
Yeah. Raquel says that James and Lala aren't allowed to speak on this because they had sex while they were in relationships. Raquel, which I think I had said before, like both things can be true.
Yes.
I wish in that moment. The thing about Lala is that she's so defensive about it all. And I wish she would just be like, you know what? Yeah, we fucked up. I'm really sorry that we did that. And you did not deserve for me to do that to you. However,
this is way worse.
However, what you did is not the same as this.
Yes.
And both are true.
That's exactly how I feel.
But instead she was like, it's not the same. And James is like, I
wasn't your best friend,
how? That happened 5 years ago. And it's like, okay, but it still happened.
It still
and you guys
happened.
are wrong for doing that.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest like miss that everyone has is like, well, they've all cheated on each other. Like, what's the difference? And it's like, yes, it's all horrible, but nothing has been as big of a deal and hurtful as what happened with these three. So like, this is, I would say, a lot more hurtful than any other situation. I mean, obviously for Kristen and Stassi, like that was crazy as well. And it was their best friend. So kind of the same situation, except they weren't like fully dating for behind her back or whatever. But
it's like a one-off, a two-off.
Yeah, who knows how many offs.
Yeah, they weren't in love.
Yeah.
But it's really frustrating to me how Lala can't just be like, yeah, I
know.
I was bad.
She's just very reactive.
It's really annoying. Yeah. And then Raquel calls Lala a mistress again. Lala flips out.
Like at the point I just stopped saying it because I would just know that she's gonna flip out.
I know,
like,
but it's also like by definition you were, whether or not like you want to admit that. Like of course I'm like full team Lala on the fact that like she got played by this man, but by definition you were his mistress,
and like it's not your fault.
No.
Yeah.
Tom Schwartz and Raquel, this is so gross, claim they always had chemistry, and Raquel said she had always wanted to like give him a kiss and test the waters with him, and that's why she hooked up with him. Lisa was in disbelief.
Gobsmacked.
She was just like she's like just like a grandma. Like I feel like everyone had to be like, this is what we're talking about right now, honey.
Yeah.
And she was just like, oh, I can't believe, why would you do that? So very funny.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. Katie calls Raquel a cunt and Schwartz a drunk, which I just loved.
Yeah.
Raquel says Lala was resentful that she was getting attention from James when they started dating, and Lala she's like, oh honey, you need to get mentally evaluated, and Raquel says that she is. I honestly thought that was a pretty good read. I do feel like it probably has some truth to it.
What?
That Lala was like jealous that James was giving attention to somebody else. And that's why she was so god awful to her.
I know. She hated her from the beginning.
Yeah, she was so mean to Raquel.
And like Raquel was just like nice.
She didn't even say a word. At the beginning. She was like, hi, Lala.
Yeah, literally. She was just like a sweet night. I mean, obviously we don't know. We
like
don't know
a
then.
But yeah, just because you don't like someone doesn't mean you can be mean to them. Like there obviously was some like built up resentment for this person.
Yeah.
And like I think it's okay to admit that. Just be like, you know what? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. But Lala's on the show for a reason.
Yeah.
Because she does this. So
she's very stubborn. Tom and Raquel admit that they are in love with each other.
Barely. It took 5 hours for them to admit it.
I know. Well, I just feel like they didn't want to say it.
I know.
Tom Sandoval says he was hurt by the fact that people who were just as close to the both of them posted funny memes on the internet instead of reaching out to him to like see how he was doing.
What do you think this is?
When he said that, I was just like, wow, he really just has no idea concept of like this being a real thing that's
Yeah.
affecting real people.
No,
He's
yeah.
very much just like, this is TV.
He fully thinks it'll pass.
Crazy.
People will forgive him eventually. And
Imagine having that mindset being like, well, no one reached out to me when I
it's like, why would
cheated
anyone
on
reach
my
out to
girlfriend
you?
for 7 months.
Yeah, what the
With her
fuck?
best friend. Like, you are so far beyond delusional. I don't even know what could help you.
He also, I saw this on TikTok, but it's like such a telltale sign when someone's lying. When they asked if he was in love with Raquel, it took him forever or whatever, but then he said yes, but he was shaking his head no while he said it.
Yeah, I
And that's
doubt he's
such
in love with her.
I know, it's like,
I think he was in a really hard place because he didn't want to say no because then Raquel would be upset. But like, I feel like he also was like,
didn't want to say yes.
he didn't want to say yes because of Ariana. But at this point, he probably was like, well, what's worse? Ariana already hates me.
Yeah.
So I might as well just like
Yeah.
try to go for Raquel.
Yeah.
Like a real psychopath.
I'm also confused. Like, I didn't even know there was a narrative that they only had sex once. I think maybe because of social media and
I think
all
on
the
the show.
On the show.
That was the narrative.
That's what I mean. It's like if you didn't watch or if you weren't on social media and you didn't listen to podcasts or anything and you just watched the show,
Yeah.
maybe it makes more sense because like when Raquel did her we'll
I think
get
that's
there.
just
but
what they wanted everyone to think. I think they were like, no, like we can just say all these rumors that were online are not real.
and we just had sex once.
Yep. Which is
Got it. Because Raquel's reveal or whatever, I was like, what?
What do you mean?
Like when she was like, we actually like we've been together for longer. I was like, wasn't that what the TMZ article said? 7 months affair. Like, how is that news? You know?
Yeah, I guess. But I think it was just because that had been filmed probably pre everything like coming out.
What?
Like Raquel divulging all of this information.
Oh.
Because Sandoval was very like sticking to the like this only happened one time narrative of it all. Everyone talks about how weird it is that Tom dressed up as Raquel for Halloween and how Raquel bought the lightning bolt necklace. Lisa was also very disturbed.
Yeah, she was like, you dressed up as Raquel for Halloween.
I was just like, where? She has no idea what's going on in these people's lives.
I know. Fake.
She's fake.
Also doesn't even look at their Instagrams.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure she follows Sandoval. But yeah, very fucking weird, very creepy. She also was like, Raquel, you did what? You knew you were being filmed.
I know.
Like just an old granny. Andy asks, this was the real dark moment on this episode. Andy asks Sandoval if Raquel is the only woman he's slept with, and he says yes, but Ariana says he's also slept with her. And then his reply was, yeah, she kept her t-shirt on. It was really hot. And every even
person.
Tom Schwartz.
Yeah.
Like no one even said a word except for Lala. She was like, you're a fucking douche or something like that.
I just don't get how you think anyone would think that's okay.
Because I genuinely think he didn't realize he said it out loud. I think this is literally his internal monologue and it just like slipped. And I feel like this is like pure proof of who he is as a person.
It is.
Like that is you.
Yeah.
You are like done being this like nice weirdo freak. And like you are just a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And like that proved it.
That
Honestly,
was, like,
that's
the worst.
worse than you having sex with
Literally,
Raquel.
it was like the worst comment I'd ever heard.
Yeah. Poor Ariana. What a
But then she made the shirt
dick.
that said, fuck me with this t-shirt on, which is so hilarious.
She's going to make a lot of money.
Oh, yeah.
Then Tom said, this was really funny to me, so I wrote it down. Tom says that Lala doesn't love Ariana, and Lala says, I do love Ariana dearly, enough that I ate her cookie in the back of your car, and I'd do it again.
Oh, yeah.
That was really funny to me. And Tom just like rolls his eyes. Because what are you going to say to that? Then they take a break, and Tom and Raquel go into that room. To me, it was so creepy. I hated this scene. I was like, these people are psychopaths. They are so gross. They're just sitting there like giggling, laughing, smiling, joking about things that were said. I was like, they are trash humans.
I saw somebody was like, the most shocking part about this scene was her dress being like two different parts. Because when she was changing, it was top and bottom. I was like, huh?
Yeah.
Which was really funny, I thought.
Real sneaky.
Yeah.
Ugh, when they hugged. Then basically like nothing else really happened. And then they did the final reveal, which was a sit down with Raquel. Raquel says that basically they lied the whole time. But she's just so sick of lying, and she needs to
But she kept lying.
she needs to get the truth out and just like not lie anymore. And she said that they lied at the reunion because Tom said it would be less hurtful to say it was an ongoing affair and it only happened one time. But then she admits it was ongoing, like fully all during the filming. And then in January was when it really picked up to like a full blown relationship. They hooked up at Sheena's wedding, had sex multiple times. He like slept in her room, just really disgusting. She did meet Sandoval's mom in LA, and she did go to St. Louis for Christmas, which they lied about.
Yeah. She's like, I've never been there. And then they showed a photo of them there.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Raquel says she mentioned to Tom becoming a third in their relationship.
God,
she was like, I love Ariana as a friend and I love Tom. Like
what do you think this is?
Fun. And then she asked Tom, she was like, do you think that she would ever want that? And he was like, no, she definitely would never ever want that. Like that's never going to happen. And then she like is laughing as she's saying all this stuff, being like, oh my God, Tom's going to kill me. And then we finally, at the very last minute of this episode, get some tears from Raquel. First time ever. And it's when she admits that she stayed the night at their house and hooked up with Tom when Ariana was at her grandmother's funeral.
Yeah, she was like, because it looks so bad for me to say that.
Because it is.
It's like, it is so bad.
That's the word. Also, like, what fucking asshole. He didn't go with her to her grandmother's funeral.
I know. And I remember on the show, wasn't it on the show, he was doing something with jewelry, or no, the semen thing. And he was FaceTiming her.
Yeah.
Or whatever, fertilizing her eggs.
And she was in wherever.
Because of her grandma.
Yeah.
So it was around that time.
Yes.
So weird. I also have some tea about, like insider tea about Raquel spilling that information.
Oh, yeah.
Remember how it came out like they broke up or whatever?
Tom and Raquel.
Like
recently.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I guess it was because she told the show that they had been lying, and she told Tom that she like told some of the truth, and then he broke up with her because of that.
Honestly,
and then they got back together.
Figured,
yeah. But they're still together, I'm pretty sure.
But he's also with other people, so they're not really.
Yeah.
He's just a loser.
Yeah, sad. And he's still playing his karaoke band. He's on tour.
It's very
he's
wild.
Posting at TomTom. Like he's like, it's over. I'm good again. Like I don't know what's happening, but
I don't.
But they're supposed to film again soon, right?
Yeah, in a couple weeks, cameras are going back up.
Oh my God. Well, that's good. I'm glad it's so close.
And everyone has re-signed.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the big bombshell was not that crazy.
I would be so pissed if I was on the cast. I would be like, we should have been filming a month ago.
I know.
Get those paychecks.
Yeah, but oh well.
It's really wild. Like Ariana seems like she's in a full-blown relation now with this man.
I know.
These cast members, they needed... Happy for her, but
I know. I don't know how to feel about it.
How do you even have any time to like process what happened before getting into you did not have time to process that before getting into a relationship with this man.
Yeah.
And she didn't know him either. Like she just met him in May at a wedding.
Like weeks after.
So it wasn't like she had known this man for so long and like already knew him.
Yeah.
Which like, of course, everyone like grieves differently, copes differently, but seems pretty serious.
Yeah. I know he went to her little surprise party in New York, which was cute for her birthday.
Yeah. Well, that's what I wound up on his page yesterday.
Oh.
And it's like, literally he's posting like they're like boyfriend, girlfriend, serious relationship, like really wild.
Damn.
I know.
Tea. Maybe he'll be on the next season.
No, I was literally
Could you imagine?
that. Yeah.
That would be wild.
I feel like they'll definitely highlight a lot of her life.
Yeah.
Post Scandi.
Yeah, so many ads, so many commercials. When we were watching it, okay, so it's actually really cool. Emma and I watched it at her neighbor's house. She lives in her building, and her neighbor actually edited the third episode of the reunion. And I was like, because her and her girlfriend live in that condo.
Unedited footage.
Yes, and so her and her girlfriend lived in the condo together. And I was like, so did you? She was like, yeah, I could just. Obviously, she watched all of it with me because she was so invested. I was like, I'm so fucking jealous. That's so crazy.
You just get to see all of it.
Yeah. So every time they'd show something funny, I'd be like, thanks for keeping that in.
Yeah.
But she was like, it was me and a couple other people. We would like go back and forth. And I was mainly on the third.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But she does a lot of Bravo editing, which is pretty cool. Yeah.
Oh.
So that was interesting for sure. But then, yeah, during the commercial. So we were watching it on Hulu and there's commercials. And like the ones that have the little ad. Like it's just, I don't know if it's just for Hulu or what, but they have the little yellow thing that says ad. So it doesn't look like a commercial.
Okay.
It looks like almost like a YouTube ad.
Okay.
But it was tons of Ariana's.
Yeah.
Like
She's like making,
and,
I saw something yesterday that said she's made over $1 million.
God. I mean, hell yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It made me tear up a little when she was like, if you want to know the truth, like the world rallying behind me.
Yeah,
was the
but like,
only
what
way.
a fucking dumb Tom Schwartz just needs to shut the fuck up.
He's like, well, but it wasn't that bad, right? Everyone was behind you, and it's like, okay, that doesn't make it better. But
literally, just be like, how are you doing?
Yeah,
but he's like, oh, but it must have been pretty cool. Like everyone on Earth is like rallying behind you.
Is so scared to like show any real emotion that he like tries to just say things to make people not upset or like make them think about other things that aren't gonna
totally.
I don't know, it's really strange.
He's just like such an oaf.
He needs to connect with his emotions.
Also, another really dark thing from that episode was when Sandoval said the t-shirt comment and then Schwartz put his head down and Sandoval starts apologizing to Schwartz. I literally was like, these two.
It was like so obvious that it was like, I think Schwartz was upset because he knew that it would make Tom look so much worse and hurt their business. And Tom was like, this is going to hurt our business. Sorry, man. That's the whole purpose of it all.
100%.
It's just like,
literally at that point, you look at Ariana and be like, I'm so sorry that I said that.
I mean, good
He's
God.
such a fucking idiot.
God.
These people.
I can't believe it's over. Now what? The fucking Kardashians is what we have? Like, no.
Oh, I've got plenty of TV.
Yeah, I'll have to watch something else to keep this going. What are you watching now that I would like that's like ongoing?
Well, it's like all the Housewives.
Yeah, but like which
and
one?
Then Below Deck.
Oh, Below Deck I'm
OC
watching.
just started. Tamra's back.
Ooh,
That's
I'll watch
exciting.
OC. I love OC.
It's like, it's
Boring?
been really bad the past few years, but Tamra's back, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
But the first episode was kind of just like meh.
Okay.
The new New York is starting.
Oh, I did want to watch that as well because it's like fresh and I don't need any background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's good stuff on.
We're both watching Below Deck, but there's like not much to talk about, I feel like.
What? Oh my God, this season's so good.
Really?
Yes.
I think it's okay. I don't know. I think it's
Daisy
like dramatic.
and Colin hooking up.
I mean,
like, what are you kidding me?
I know.
I don't know. I love it.
I do think Gary's losing his spark. People are like over him totally.
I'm not. I love Gary.
No, I'm not either, but people on the boat. Like, he's like obsessed with Mads and she's like, you're kind of a loser.
Well, it's because he's like a stage 5 clinger.
Yeah, I know. But only because he's not being given attention.
Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah.
I mean, I will always love Gary. I wish I could hang out with Gary and Colin.
I mean, there's boat drama. I don't know. It's giving me what I need.
I don't know. I feel like it's just been like, I enjoy watching it but I don't think it's like that crazy. I feel like, I don't know if it was the first or second season that was like insane. I think it was the second one. Yeah. I don't like remember it, but I just remember being like, oh my God. I also could binge it. So maybe that helped make it feel like it was crazy. I don't know, but love the show. Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for telling my best friend that my crush is off limits? I've had a crush on this guy for 3 months now, and I'm trying to get over it. When I first told my best friend about it, she was shocked and was like, I don't see what you see in him. He doesn't even look that good, and he has a terrible personality. Now, 3 months later, she has started to warm up to his personality that she once hated and says that he's good looking as will, and whenever I say something...
As well.
Okay. He's good looking as well. And whenever, oh my God, sorry, now I'm all fucked up. Now, 3 months later, she has started to warm up to his personality that she once hated and says that he's good looking as well. And whenever I say something like he's so cute, she'd say something like, yeah, he is. He's hot, which doesn't sit right with me. I don't know if I'm overthinking it, but it definitely feels like she likes him too. And I do not like that at all. I personally feel like I'm being too possessive and shouldn't think about it too much. Today, she said, he's so cute and his personality is so good. I don't know why I don't have a crush on him. To which I replied, sus, I think you found someone new. Nothing, I don't know what that means. Sus, I think you found something new. Nothing too harsh, and she replied back with, don't worry, which really pissed me off. Later, I asked her if she was interested, and she replied with a very vague maybe, despite knowing how much I like this guy. So I told her that he was off limits, at least until I got over him, and told her that it really pissed me off that she was showing interest in him. Am I the asshole for telling her to back off?
Huh?
I feel like they're very young.
What do you mean get over? You have a crush on him. Why don't you like...
Yeah, I've had a crush on this guy for 3 months now and I'm trying to get over it. So I guess I don't understand either. Like, did something happen and they're not going to be able to be together?
Or just did nothing ever happen and it's just her crush and she'll never talk to him?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think
it's a little sus that her best friend is like, he's so hot, knowing that she has a crush on him. It's very juvenile.
This is just so weird. Well, yeah, I think I would be really hurt if my friend started like, no.
I know. I was like, has this ever happened to you when you were younger? Like someone had a crush on someone and.
Yeah, but they actually like, they didn't just say like, oh, he's cute. Like, why is she saying he's cute? Is she like, I have a crush on him? Or is she just like encouraging her friend to be like, yeah, he is really cute?
Yeah, well, to me, it's coming off like she does also have a crush on him, but doesn't want to admit it because he's off limits.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it could really go either way because they're so young. Like maybe this girl's just taking it as that. It also doesn't sound like they're having these conversations in real life.
I know. It sounds like it's all texting.
Yeah.
It's also funny that there's no ages, but it's like pretty obvious that
they are 15.
They're really young. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, don't go after your friend's crush, but also like, where's the time limit on how long you're allowed to have a crush on someone without like pursuing it?
Yes.
Because then it's like, what's the point?
Because like, say we were both single.
Yeah, and like Harry Styles is a crush. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And you're like, he's off limits.
Okay.
But then you're like, I just have to get over him.
Yeah.
And I'd be like,
which like I've been there with Harry Styles for sure.
Yeah, but
I did have to get over him.
Well, then since you're not going to pursue it,
yeah,
I guess where's the...
It's a little unfair in a weird sense. Like I don't think like if we were both single in the same friend group and there was like a guy in the friend group that I was like, oh, I have a crush on him, but I'm not going to pursue it, but he's off limits. But you also liked him. I just like don't know that like, I feel like you shouldn't go after him right away, but if I'm not going to try anything.
Yeah.
But it would still be weird knowing that my friend likes him. It's also just a crush.
You're not in love with this person.
Yeah.
And I also think that it's so normal for friends to have crushes on the same people.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
But I'm just very confused. Like, why are we getting over him? I need more tea.
I've had a crush on this guy for 3 months and I'm trying to get over it.
Well, just be like a kiss me and then see what happens.
I know. It's so interesting. Because at first the friend was like, I don't see what you see in him. He doesn't even look good. He has a terrible personality. Yeah. And now she's saying he's so cute and he has a great personality and he's hot.
Which means that they must be like hanging out as a group.
Yeah.
Because she's like starting to
warm up to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like we need these deets.
Well, everyone deemed her the asshole. Yeah.
Oh.
Should I try and find the comments?
Yeah.
Best friend.
Oh, wow. Okay,
crush.
We're not terrible people. Because I was like, is that like bad that I think that it's like...
Best friend.
Oh.
Crush. Okay. So, deem the asshole... You're the asshole. Are you married to this guy? Engaged? No. You aren't even dating him. You have no claim to him. She can date him, crush on him, adore him, sleep with him, whatever. Someone said, you're the asshole. Your crush isn't a deed of ownership. If you like the guy, ask him out. But he has a say in his own romantic life. If it turns out that he likes your friend and that she likes him, your fleeting crush isn't a valid reason to try to stand between a potential relationship between the two. You're the asshole. He isn't an object. He probably has his mind made up about you and your friend. You can't control who he likes. If you are so concerned to make a move, ask him out and see what happens. If he isn't into you, and then that's the end of the story. And let your best friend have a go and be okay with the outcome. Yeah, I don't see any that say not the asshole. Someone just goes...
I think they're being like a little harsh on her because it is her best friend. Like, I would just be like, oh, I'm a little hurt. But also, like, I do agree with what they're saying.
Like, I think, yeah, if you were like, I have a crush on someone, I would never think about going after them.
Yeah.
Or, like, even if I did have a secret crush on them, I would never be like, he's hot.
I also feel like it's her friend's way of being like, oh, he is really hot, to like see how her friend will react, because she's clearly not like making any moves on the guy.
It could be that as well.
So she's like,
I wish I could
test
like see
the waters
context
a little and see like what she's really feeling still about this guy, because if not, like maybe I'll make a move.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that she wants to have a crush on him because her friend has a crush on him. I think that she's just hanging around him more, and she's like, oh, I do
like him maybe. Yeah, the only you're not the asshole is, well, not the asshole, but your friend has the right to say no if you don't hurry up and make your move. It's the right to say no. What?
Like, no, he's not off limits.
Oh, I see. I was like,
he is not off limits to me.
Nope. Sorry, bitch.
Yeah, that's a little tough.
Well, okay, there's one that says not the asshole. It's like, has -9 karma, which means it's not I had to like click it to see it.
My God.
So I don't know what it's going to say, but I'm going to read it because it seems like it's going to be interesting. Not the asshole. I have a bit of a different angle on this. You're not the asshole, ... yet. Right now, you are trying to work up the courage to talk to this person and bouncing ideas off your friend.
That's not what she said.
Yeah, it is not what she said.
She's trying to get over him.
Yeah. You may have not realized it, but you sold this boy off to your friend with you constantly talking about him. If you never do and your friend does, well, then I bet you will become a serious asshole and hold blame and resentment at your former friend, LOL, until the end of time. So you staked your claim on this boy. Now move on it. Unfortunately for both of you, the hype has been built on this guy, and there's no way he can live up to it, and he has no clue about it either. Talk to the boy and see where it goes. Otherwise, back off and enjoy life. Okay, I don't really agree with all that, but...
This one's tough, but, moral of the story is that, don't let a man get between a friendship.
Yeah. Y'all are just young. You'll be over it.
Yeah. And, literally just ask him to hang out then.
Yeah. I know. I'm very curious about that.
It'd be one thing if she was like, oh, I had a crush on him. I told him I had a crush on him. We hooked up. I really started falling for him. And then my friend started liking him. That would be don't do that then.
Yeah. I need to know why she's getting over him. For what reason?
Because you just don't want to have a crush on him? I don't know. Okay. Am I the asshole for getting high so my relatives don't try and pawn their children on me? I live in British Columbia and my family often hosts at our home because we live on a lake. However, I seem to always get roped into watching the kids, which means I don't get to enjoy my life when we have guests. My husband will drink beer with his brother and dad, and my mother-in-law and sister-in-law will go on winery visits, and I end up at the house responsible for my nieces and nephews. So last weekend, I made sure I was high as fuck when they showed up. My husband and his brother had to watch the kids because I was in no condition. Their mom is pissed at me because she trusts me to make better choices.
Okay.
I told her that my free time is valuable and I wasn't free childcare. My husband had already had a few, so his brother had to stay sober. Poor baby. My husband thinks I should have tried talking to them again for the 50th time instead of getting fucked up. I think they now know better than to not ask me if I even want to watch the kids. Am I the asshole?
What the fuck is wrong with this family? Unless you have something set in stone, I will babysit the kids when there's family events, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But these people are just fully expecting her to watch these kids and be mad at her when she can't.
This is what I assume is happening. So the brother-in-law, sister, and the mom, they go to the house and the brother-in-law gets dropped off and they leave the kids with the dads. But dads. Yeah. And the lady winds up taking care of them.
Yes.
Actually.
Okay.
So I think that's how the mother-in-law and sister get away with it because they're like, oh, well, they're with the dads. But little do they know they're just
pawned
having
off.
a little guy's day.
Yeah.
I also just think it's really fucked up that they're not inviting her to go on any of these things with
I didn't
her.
even think of that. Yeah. And also the fact that they're upset with her where we expect more from you.
Yeah.
It's shut the fuck up. She's an
not
adult.
responsible for your children.
She can drink if she wants. She can smoke weed if she wants.
Bring your kids to the winery.
Yeah. They're your kids. You got to figure out beforehand where they're going to be and who's going to take care of them. You can't just expect someone to just because they have before.
Yeah. I just wanted to read this because I thought it was a real badass bitch move.
Yeah, no, I love that.
I stand her.
It's funny when people go above and beyond.
Yeah.
Kind of
and knowing that she's already talked to them. It's okay, you weren't being just petty. You've already had conversations with them to the point where they didn't listen to you. So you took drastic measures and I respect the hell out of you.
No, I love the drastic measures one.
Yeah.
I forget what it was, but we read one that was a girl wrote in her journal because she knew her mom was reading it that her dad was cheating or something.
Test in the fucking, there's so many.
Stuff like that is so funny because it's all their fault whoever gets hurt. Because it's you shouldn't be doing this.
Yep.
It's like going through someone's phone. You're going to find something you don't want to see.
Yep.
Even if it doesn't mean anything.
100%.
But you don't know.
I loved it.
Yeah, that's
Go
a great
off
one.
Queen. And that's it.
Oh, my goodness.
That is all she wrote for this week's episode. Thank you guys so much for listening. What day is it? Oh my God, it's already the middle of June.
I know. It's kind of disgusting.
This episode comes out on the 14th, but if you're on our Patreon, it comes out 2 days early. So this is up for the Patreon users today. That is patreon.com/onlyfriends. We have bonus episodes. coming this month, and then you can access every other bonus episode that we've ever done ever, and there's a shit ton of content. So if that is something that you want to be a part of, make sure that you are subscribed to our Patreon. And then our other podcast, Good Influences, those episodes come out on Tuesdays, so make sure that you are subscribed everywhere that is available. And that's it.
I think you covered it all.
We'll see you guys next week when it will be the end of June.
Disgusting.
Oh, next Monday's Juneteenth.
Oh, it's fine. Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.